Happy Friday, Jew.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Sometimes.
Friday.
Friday Irina. Huh? Huh?
Folks, it's time for AI Arena. We're gonna be taking bets on the bots.
Hey, it's my first time here. What's AI Arena?
We're gonna be taking bets on the bots. It's free to play.
Cool.
Whenever we get a sub on Twitch, you'll be using chat commands to do it.
Octopus, the big 81.
Actually, there's this website. I wonder if it works still. Haven't looked at it in a while. You gotta authorize to Twitch. I bet it does still work. Not sure though.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Catsworth?
I'm ready.
Load up video games.
Video games. AI Arena.
I'm gonna start with the most popular fighting game of all time. That's right.
I'm trying to figure out your joke. Which one's gonna be?
I'm waiting. Loading up. This is exciting. It's all about the stress of the weight.
I'm stressed. I'm stressed.
That's right. It's this piece of shit.
MultiVersus. I've played MultiVersus. I like playing as Harley. She's fun.
Is that right?
Yeah. Sometimes.
My favorite part of this game is that 9 of the characters are locked. When I
Hell
load
yeah.
up, that's the sign of quality. Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
This UI, also the sign of quality. Let's go. Custom game, right? Custom game.
I guess, yeah.
Is there a thing in here that changes the interface to be pretty? I'm just gonna roast this game, the most popular game in the world right now. For a while here. Give me a battle pass.
Yep, it's got a battle pass.
We have 2 types of digital currency. Scarlet Cherry is what WB decided my screen name will be, so we're gonna rebrand on Twitch. Not just Scarlet Cherry, Scarlet Cherry 102.
102.
That's
You
right.
can change it, you know. But
No. Vacation Taz.
Yeah.
I've also learned that the computers are the worst computers ever made, so we're gonna set them to hard to give them a chance. Vacation Velma.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Well, let's start with a bet, and we're just gonna sit.
You gotta be careful, because your deaths will count against Velma's there.
There.
Okay, that works.
Look how shitty the options are. We have to fill it up. We're not allowed to have a 3. Here, Bugs Bunny's good.
What? Why?
Vacation Bugs.
Hell yeah.
It's very easy to roast this game. It's actually, despite its success, got a lot of problems that are immediately obvious to me. Let's start the bet. We have Velma, Taz, and Bugs, and I'll just be AFK on the 3 characters I have to choose from. Folks, you can type in !bet followed by 100% or all in
Big hundo.
or whatever. You might as well go all in at this point, this early stage.
Whatever you feel.
And then pick one of these 3. That's your choices.
If that's what you want to do.
That's what you want to do.
Is that what you want to do?
That's what you want to do.
Oh, I see.
you
Whoosh,
give us
whoosh,
up?
whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. You only have Finn. Why did I have more characters? I had like
Maybe
3
you
or
jumped in
4.
out the gate. I got Finn and Rain Dog and Superman. And,
Oh, maybe it's just
Garnet.
random. Cause I had Wonder Woman, Harley, and Shaggy.
Maybe
I
it's
don't know.
lousy.
Dang, Smite with the hot takes.
I don't know who this character is, but he's our AFK Luigi.
This is a custom, an OC, I believe.
Oh, looking great.
Cute. Don't be mean to the reindeer dog.
I'm being very mean to the reindeer dog.
I know. Poor reindeer dog.
What are perks? Well, I don't care. What is this? This is their perks? They do magic damage.
Yeah.
I've always felt like, you know, Mortal Kombat needed a system where they just get 5% more damage if they equip it.
Hell yeah, hell
talisman.
yeah. Hell yeah. That's what was stopping Mortal Kombat from being great and really getting traction.
Yeah.
Neat thing with shiny jewel head.
Anyway, see you later.
Did you say what an embezzle?
Probably. He loves saying that.
It's time-based, so I don't think he dying does anything.
Makes a cool noise.
It does. To make sure you don't distract them from the combat.
I'm a hazard.
I suppose so. Thanks, Bugs.
Don't attack the hazard bugs.
Just use an attack over and over. Velma's coming through. Velma died. Bugs is winning handily.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I hear that this game has no balance at all, and that bugs are currently busted. Yeah.
Test.
The music's a handy complaint for sure. I definitely feel like that's out of place.
Yeah, I think it's based. I don't know if it's based on the stage, but it seems. I could see it as Wonder Woman-y. You got a kill!
I'm hazard. Hazard, I guess.
Hey, good job on your achievement.
Thank you.
And voila!
What?
Buzz has lost his pizzazz.
They gave funny bot names to their bots.
Yeah. Bugs is the winner. Folks. Let's do a couple more before I delete this game, which I hate. Let's switch these characters around. We got the Iron Giant here. He's got some cool outfits.
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry, old classic. Pirates.
Yeah.
I watched this whole show not too long ago, maybe last year.
Adventure Time.
Yeah, it kind of just kept on going, huh? What?
Yeah, it's a good show though.
It was alright. I guess. I guess. Some episodes were pretty funny. I think it went on like maybe 6 seasons too long at the end of the day. I think it just like it blew everything it had pretty early.
I caught up at one point years ago. And then I don't know. It's like, it's fine.
Iron Giant, Tom, Jerry, or Jake. Why aren't Finn and Jake on a team? Whatever. I don't care.
Why aren't Tom and Jerry separate? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, anyway, I didn't know that WB was responsible for Adventure Time.
I mean, it was originally on Cartoon Network. I don't know if WB owns Cartoon Network or if they acquired. I don't know. Who cares?
Maybe they just have a guest. I
Yeah.
select a different map. Let's remove Trophy's Edge forever.
Yeah,
And Trophy's Edge 2.0. Experimental.
Yeah, experimental.
Looks good. I guess I don't have access to these because I don't have one-on-ones. No Rick and Morty, sorry folks.
Well, you do have Rick and Morty, the top left there. That's fine. It's just not that version of it, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Boom. Get your smackers in there. Okay, WB owns Cartoon Network. I didn't know that. That makes sense. Means we can get Johnny Bravo in here.
Do you buy these tokens or what? I didn't earn any for that last match, so maybe I have to go online to get them.
You don't. Yeah, you don't earn stuff for custom matches. Just
damn shame. This game doesn't have proper AI mode, so we got an AFK in it. Hate to see it. Superman, you are the AFK boy today.
More like Stuperman. Ew.
Give me Gleamium points, please.
I think that's the super premium currency.
You can count on me.
This game was made by drunk executives.
Iron Giant's arm is clipping through Tom and Jerry's.
Prepare
One bot, 1 million toast. Captain Boticus, Billy Bob Bot Senior. What?
Jerry is so big.
Is he?
Yeah, look at him there in that picture. He's the size of Tom's hand. He's like half a cat in the game. He's huge.
Let's hope this isn't a never-ending battle.
No all bots. That's why Smite has to AFK.
Jerry is kitten-sized.
You gotta be able to see him.
Nah. You can see him just fine.
Oh. Here we are on the Adventure Time stage. This is where Finn and Jake like to live up in this big tree thingy. I don't know how that would work. How do you have a window installed in foliage?
I don't know, but there's that snail. Here's my obstacle with Frosty.
Ice breath.
Did you get to the part of Adventure Time where Finn is abusive to his girlfriends just for no reason?
Yeah, I think so. With like playing princess and stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep, I remember.
He gets worse, but that's the start of it.
Yeah, but then I'll tell them to heck off and then go kiss each other instead.
That's
and
right.
It works out.
It's not too bad because I guess what was it, like 14? I guess teenage boys are shitheads. It's realistic.
Yeah, sure. What are they doing? What
Having a good
are
time.
they doing?
Oh, he turns into his
the pony.
dragon friend. I guess he does whatever he wants, really.
Yeah.
Does this do anything? I'm not sure. Well, I'm busy over here frost breath. I got my focus on my goal here, was to be freezy. I'm not paying attention enough to the fight, maybe.
You can freeze them like that, see? There you go.
I'm getting freezy. So it's basically Sub-Zero, but it takes 15 seconds.
Yeah. Superman's a jerk. Good job, Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry did it easy. And Iron Giant is our loser. Well, Superman is, but he always was.
You got scored too. Good job.
Thank you. Let's do one more. Can we change to we can't change to ring outs. What is this number for?
Game mode. I don't know.
I have no idea either. Anyway, goodbye tree fort.
Yeah, take that off the map.
Give me that Scooby Doo.
Scooby-Doo map's pretty good. You can break the house.
Home
What are
advantage.
we gonna get?
It's a whole
Go see
selection
LeBron
of
James.
random people in here.
Yeah, they've already announced the next two they're adding as Rick and Morty as two separate characters.
Who's in? Catsworth, what do you think?
Let's set the basketball man, LeBron James.
Cowboy or basketballman?
Cowboy, obviously.
All right.
Jesus.
We got Shaggy, Batman, and LeBron. And we're going to take a bet on which one of them will be the worst. I'll be running around kind of aimlessly aiming whatever my superpower is on whoever I end up with at whoever's near me. That's their problem.
Be Harley and just set explosives everywhere.
So is this game popular solely because it's free? Is that I don't know what else it has to offer. I guess the character roster is interesting.
I mean, free certainly helps.
It feels like it's made out of like it's like Smash Brothers with no punch. Like it has no speed or impact or on anything. I feel like I can't play this without losing my mind. It feels like I'm sleeping, like I'm having a nightmare and I'm playing a game that's not real on TV. You know, one of those games that they made for TV that just doesn't exist. It feels like that. It feels like
Fake game.
Yeah, it feels like I'm underwater Smash Brothers or something. And they're playing this strange music that doesn't exist. Like it's just some weird. Like it's like they just grabbed some like stock music and threw it on or something. I don't know. It's really strange, but it is currently the most popular fighting game in the world. I hear because it's just got millions of players. It's millions of players. It's honestly much worse than I expected because of not only its popularity but its character roster. But then I come in and the characters are limited. I mean, that's not my problem in AI Arena mode, which almost exists. Yeah. I don't blame them for not inputting that because, like, not everyone does, unfortunately.
Oh, turn the hazards on. Why are hazards off?
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe there aren't any on this map.
No. There was a box on the left that said the hazard is disabled, and it was checked, and you ignored it.
Let's go back. Let's get that sucker on.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just hazards enabled.
Okay, we're good then.
You're blowing my mind.
Look, it's better to check, right?
Yes, right. Is PlayStation All-Stars like this? Because I was trying to get it, and if it's boring, then I don't need to go buy a PS3 just for this show.
I don't know. I've never played it. I've seen it a little.
I haven't seen this show. I heard it's good.
Steven Universe.
Yeah. I watch a lot of cartoons. The last one I watched was the what the hell is that show with the pines?
Oh, Adventure. Gravity Falls.
Yeah, that show was much better than Adventure Time.
Gravity Falls is really good
in terms of just about every way you can look at it. So maybe because I was doing both of those shows around the same time, Adventure Time with like 20 seasons and a much less interesting everything. That's why it hit less hard for me. Mm-hmm. Like those two would have been on around the same time, and it didn't even compare. I also had just watched Avatar: Last Airbender, and then I watched Korra, and those two also have probably been my favorite in recent times at all. Those two.
Yeah.
I think Korra is
I love
way
them
better
both.
than everyone told me it would be, for one thing.
Yeah, people dig on Korra, but I really liked it. I don't know.
Oh, it's time
Like
to
it's-
electricity over here.
Here we go.
Let's get him.
You found your thing.
I think Korra had like pacing problem, like it just had like
It's
characters kind of suck, except
its
for
big
Korra.
problem, I think, was that they expected to only get one season, and the fact that they were able to do seasons 2 and 3 came as kind of a surprise.
Yeah, I mean, plot-wise, the Avatar just had one big bad guy, and he was just kind of like nebulously pure evil. And then they actually had like 4 in Korra, and they were all different and worse than the last somehow, despite the impossibility of that. And it was much darker. Like they actually die. You're right, but it wasn't. I think it's because only Korra was interesting to me. The rest of the side characters in the main cast were pretty crappy.
Oh, that's fair. I liked Asami and Mako. I don't know. I liked the main group decently enough. I don't remember the last one. Bolin, that's his name.
Yeah, he was the worst one in the end of Jeez.
I think he did
like
some really stupid stuff. Yeah.
I like the other characters better, like the Air Gang, the proper, actual, just third-party characters. Like,
Oh. I mean, it's hard to beat Toph though. Toph is the best. for side characters. They're just letting you sit here pounding dirt.
that's right. Like I said, the AI in this, on the hardest mode, is a shadow of what it probably should be. Alright, that's okay. People are meant to play online. That's what they want. They don't want you jamming by yourself. They don't even give you points for it. That's illegal. Online
Heck.
only, idiots. Get logged in.
Yep.
Okay, our winning free bet. Shaggy, who is blowing into a sandwich.
Even though you had the most damage, the least points.
LeBron with 14 kills somehow is your champion by he's got more points than
I think for some reason some kills are worth more than one. Like when you got that one kill in that one game and you got like 4 points out of it.
it seems like there's a catch-up mechanic at the end, which is probably really a bad idea, where they just
It's
double all the
weird.
points. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just throw it on the pile of things I don't like what I'm seeing here, but I think the UI is my most concerning of all. Like I really hate it. Like Smash Brothers has this really dynamic in-your-face UI that I don't really like either. It's like a basic menu is like, it's too old now. We ain't gonna do that. But this is much worse than that. I've checked out the settings. I've got my 100 coins. It's time
Hell
to switch
yeah.
games. AI Arena time, folks. It's time to uninstall MultiVersus.
Goodbye, MultiVersus.
Not a very interesting game for AI Arena, unfortunately, in my opinion. But if you're really into it, maybe you enjoyed that. I'm not sure. It was a little slow. It's hard to commentate on it. I feel like like I said, there's just no punchiness, so it's like there's nothing interesting happening at any time, no matter what I'm watching. Let's see what we got here. Let's load something up.
What's coming up? What's on the pipeline? Ah! Oh.
All right, let's jam.
Sega's Aturn.
This game's a bit flashy.
Astra World.
Flashy in a bad way, so watch out for your if you're sensitive to that kind of thing. You might want to look away for 10 minutes while we do Astra Superstars, a game that explodes the screen with bright duck hunt lights all the time. It is a fun game though. It's out of its damn
It's
mind.
different. It's unique.
It's bad in the opposite way of what we were just playing, where they go too far in on the effects and everything's too punchy, explosively punchy. They just don't know how to stop.
Everything was punchy.
They gave us watch mode and com versus com, which is double AI mode. This one we don't pick the AI. This one we do. That's the difference.
Ooh.
This one is for like when you're putting on a TV in a theater and you're just like, here's this game running in the background for aesthetic.
Yeah.
When you want
The
people to
attract
come by.
screen.
Yeah. And this one is, I don't know, manual AI. I don't know why they put this in here, but I'm not complaining. It's what I want. So who do you like, Catsworth?
Give me Stella, the witch.
I'm putting that demon guy in here. We got a Merle on stage. All right, folks.
Sakamoto.
Stella, Sakamoto, place your bets. It's open.
More Bastion. I should play that again. It's been years since I've played Bastion.
I played through it after playing through Hades, and it felt really slow. Like, I was surprised how poorly it holds up compared to Hades. They really got it feeling better. Like, I thought Bastion was great when it came out, but it's clunky and slow compared. It's almost a tactics game compared to what Hades is. It's really, if you played Hades, did you play Hades?
I have not played Hades yet.
You should not play Bastion, you should play Hades, because you're going to put 100 hours in Hades, no more, no less. 100 hours, that's exactly...
Okay.
You're going to beat Hades, you're going to be like, well, I beat Hades, and you're going to uninstall it and never play it again. But those 100 hours are going to be a jam.
Alright.
That's right, everyone's hot in Hades.
Everyone is hot in Hades.
The floating head of Medusa, the Reaper, everybody. Here we go.
It's on fight.
You know what's back in the theaters waiting for you to go see it, Catsworth?
Is it Morbius?
No, it's Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh!
That's your chance.
Yeah, is it good?
Yes. And
What is
also,
it?
it's got a guy who's been out of acting for about 30 years. You know him. Short Round from Indiana Jones.
Oh, shit!
And here you are sleeping on this movie. He's not the main character, but he does a good job.
Damn, reversal. Hell yeah. I don't know if that dresses covers enough. That's just...
It's
Yeah,
a
fine,
multiverse
fine.
movie. Like, I don't really like those very much usually. We just finished
I don't know
playing a
what that
multiverse
means.
game. It's when media that keeps on extending itself, like Dragon Ball, just keeps on getting more and more ridiculous, and Hollywood has done it at this point where they're like, saving one town isn't very high stakes. Fuck westerns. Saving the country kind of smells. What if it's the whole world? No. What if it's every world all at once? They keep like, that's what like Thanos and shit are. Like, they just like, they snap their fingers and the whole world explodes, kind of destruction
Yeah.
levels. Like, they just keep on getting bigger and bigger, and Everything Everywhere All at Once is like the ultimate extension of that. So I wouldn't have expected to like it, but it's really tastefully and well done, and that's not really even the point of the movie anyway.
I'm so confused. I know less about it now than
Good.
when you started talking.
You should go in not knowing what it is. That's my advice. It kicks ass. It's very long.
Yeah.
It's good. When you got
I wanna
2.5
see-
hours to spare.
Okay. I'll see when I can find the time. I also want to
Sakamoto.
see Nope.
Sakamoto has done it.
Sakamoto.
I'm picking Cooley.
Give me Fooly, the vampire guy.
Yep. Coop versus Foley. On My Devil.
My devil.
Let's get him. Coop. Foley. Coop has very big arms. You've been warned.
He does. He does.
I don't remember what Dracula does, but it's Dracula, so you can count on him.
He's Dracula. He does Dracula things.
Place your bets. Catsworth, you're the person I go to when I talk about movies, because you've seen them all, and you've missed the one that I liked this year, and you won't go see.
I'll go see it. Look, I haven't been to the movies in a while.
Boy, Catsworth sure would like this movie made for Catsworth just the whole time. I kept saying that out loud to everybody in the theater. I walked up to them and shook their chair. I'm like, Catsworth would love this movie.
All right, I'll go see it. Well, I'm looking up movie times right now.
They did agree with me.
Dang.
Dang.
I actually saw the main actress in
Super Pets is playing though?
Super Pets, yeah, that's right. Wheel of Time, I never read the books, but there's a show. It's kind of obviously moving faster than it should. But the main actor from that is also the main actor in that movie. Pretty sure. I didn't recognize her at first because it's a completely wildly different role. Like going from playing basically Gandalf to it's just not at all that. Alright, here we go.
Alright, there's a showing in 27 minutes. I'm gonna go to that. I'll see you later.
Have a good one. I'll keep the fort down here.
Thanks.
Cooley immediately. I keep saying Cooley. Coop immediately showing me what I'm talking about here with the big legs across the entire screen. These arcade fighting games, I don't know. They play radically different from each other. I don't know how. I guess the basics, the fundamentals track from 1 to 1, but I don't know how you keep on top of so many fighting games because they take so much work to be good at. I don't know what a lot of the systems we're looking at mean. Star rank, I don't know what any of that stuff is. They're constantly telling us about our rank going up.
Yeah.
Maybe it has something to do with their meter growth. Coop is having a bad time with Dracula.
That's kind of surprising. I thought Coop would do better.
Let's get smashed.
Oh.
No chance. Fully's taking it.
We finally found the Coop counter.
I feel like that Coop counter didn't counter last time we cooped.
Probably not. Like, I just expect Coop to win any matchup.
We got 2 more fights in this one. What do you like?
Give me the nurse.
Let's get up my angel.
That's the Santa, but that's
Let
fine.
us play.
There's 2 that look like a nurse.
Rouge is here to fight Lettuce.
Yeah.
Lettuce.
Let us Rouge the bat.
Place your bets. I've been watching Tremors, the TV show and movies in series, because I got Tremors in 4K recently. Finally got to see that again. Then watched it like 5 times with everybody I know. One by one, we all watched it.
Yep, I was there for one of the Tremors. Tremors 1, part of 2, and part of 4, I think. That I got.
Tremors
1. You
1.
don't tell me when you're watching them.
Tremors 1, pretty good.
Yeah, no, Tremors 1 still holds up. Very
Maybe one of
great.
my favorite classical movies that I grew up with. Tremors 2, not too bad, really. If it's nowhere near as good, but it's like for a throwaway movie of a sort, it's not too bad. Like, you won't hate it, I don't think. 3 is a disaster. 3 is so freaking bad.
Ass
3 is like
blasters.
3 is like the pilot for a TV show that should never have been paid for. And then the TV, like, it literally is the pilot for that TV show. It goes right into the same story arc. And then 4 is maybe better somehow because it goes through the Old West. It's really boring, but it's still better than 3. I don't know what 5 is going to be like. We'll find out together someday.
Let me know. I'll watch it. Here we go.
I don't think I'm going to make it through the Tremors TV show. Like, it's not good enough. And that's alarming because I feel like if a camcorder and somebody who knows how to make paper mache got together, I think I could build a better show than what they've done. It does what is the lousiest thing. It just gets a bunch of hot ladies together to make up the entire cast, so you have something to look at. Like it does that desperate Cinemax thing. It's just like,
Hey, it's mine. I need to make a movie.
fighting with snow. Lettuce takes it. If you haven't seen Tremors, don't look up what it's even about. Just go watch it. I think it's more fun that way. If you think it's about
Tremors.
earthquakes.
Yeah, it's an earthquake movie.
Yeah.
It was the chain of natural disaster movies.
It's got
in the
Kevin
90s.
Bacon and Fred Ward in it. It's probably not one of Kevin Bacon's most popular movies, but it probably is Fred Ward's big hit. And he's pretty good in it. Lettuce takes both rounds. He's got the SV.
Wing.
I haven't seen Twister in a long time. Tremors is better than Twister, but only because there's nothing you can do with tornadoes that's interesting. It's just
it's chasing us.
we got cows, and then there's nothing else in the whole movie. Who's gonna fight the stick figureman?
Give me the actual nurse this time.
I will.
Thank you.
Sorry for Christmas.
No, it's
we
fine.
had
It's always Christmas in August.
the 3 ways to say Satan here.
Yes. My angel. You could be my angel or my devil.
You have the devil, the obvious basic take, the person who studied a little bit and found out they used to be an angel, and then volte, Satan. I don't know what that means, but it sounds big.
I forgot she's an angel. She's not a nurse either. There's no nurses. Game's doing me a bamboozle.
Trying to figure out what the hell that means.
What?
Voice over
Satan.
long-term evolution, Satan.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's right. I'm glad we finally figured it out.
What else you been watching? I've been watching Twitch.tv.
I watched through Mob Psycho season 1 and 2 with my partner again, which is a fucking amazing show because season 3 is coming out soon.
Yeah, that's good. I wish I like One Punch Man season 1 better than just about anything, but season 2 does not have the stuff.
No, it falls off unfortunately.
Season 2 is the WB multiverse of One Punch Man. Unfortunately, like they got some elements of this. I feel like they lost focus big time on what made the show good. But you know, I don't read the manga, so I don't know what they're going with.
I mean, switching studios to no offense to them, but a less good studio.
I don't care about
either.
animation very much. I was like, everything was worse. It wasn't just that; it was the overall plot. They didn't have as much to work with. I will watch season 3 of it though if it ever comes out.
Mm. Big hand out of her wings.
I was watching some Mega Man speedrunners, and their chat was discussing how 7 is pretty good and 8's the worst one, and I just kept quiet. I just banned myself.
Smite has opinions.
Somebody said Rockman Forte is better than 8, and I couldn't believe that anyone liked Rockman Forte.
Ouch. Yeah, what the that's just a gross, that's gross.
It's pretty close here.
It's very close.
Stick Figureman's dead.
The Dragon Punch from Aaron.
I figure that it's just a speedrunner's opinion. Somebody who plays those games like 600 times maybe then likes Rockman Forte. I gotta tell you, I still don't think that's the case. But I do recognize that 8's problem is that it's a little slow. You walk kind of slow. Like, the whole game would feel a lot better if you were just twice as fast. Maybe that's a hack that exists. Sparkman and Forte's problem is that they did the thing where they have two characters and it's a completely different experience for each of them, and they didn't really. That takes a lot of work, yeah, to do well, and they didn't do that part where they do a lot of work. They didn't do that part.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to mess that up when you have too many characters, and it's just not okay. It's just not good. Just make it bad for everybody. Oof. Deskuna's defeated.
Deskuna, no. Wait, that means I won. Yeah.
That's right. Time to
Good
switch.
head, Teskun, you nerd.
Tackle the multiverse.
Bloody roar too. Roar bloodier.
Fight to the top of the leaderboard.
Roar the leaderboard.
Iconic characters.
Iconic.
Is Arya Stark iconic? I guess I fell off of that show pretty early.
I mean, she's pretty. She's pretty
Probably
good
the main character, right? Like the only
one.
character that's likable that didn't die in season 1. The only one left.
I never watched past like halfway through season 2.
Same.
So I'm just gonna say yes.
I don't know how many seasons there were, but they lost track of me
Like
after 2 or 3.
8 or something. All I know is that the ending is like universally hated.
Yeah, you have that.
Bloody Roar 2, the new breed.
The new bleed.
Let's options up.
Options.
Yeah, some endings are good.
Bloody Roar 2, the
Breaking Bad's ending was good. I liked it.
I think that it had an extra season it didn't really need, but it had the same problem on the end of both seasons. I don't want to spoil that because that's a pretty good show.
Fair.
But I feel like the wrong character got away with whatever they wanted.
I remember how excited you were to show me that one scene in the bar. You're like, all right, wait till you see this.
Which one do we? I'm gonna take the wolf. Who do you like, Catsworth?
Wolf. I like my bat lady. Give me my hot bat lady.
There we go.
Yeah.
Folks, place your bet on Yugo or Jenny.
You
Yugo the
go
wolf,
here.
Jenny the bat. Game of Thrones had a big thing where they wanted to kill all the characters for some reason, like just maybe realistic, maybe because they didn't want you to feel safe in the plot with any of them, but they killed every single character that I wanted to care about real quick, and it became really hard to watch the show after that. Like the bad guys just kept winning. I'm sure they lose eventually because that's writing.
You might be surprised.
I'm pretty sure the ending, I didn't spoil it, but I'm pretty sure from what I've gathered, it's one of those things where like they're like, anyway, 5 years later, he's on a baseball team. Looks like this guy's coaching Little League. Like they just go down the line and tell you what each one of them's doing, and it's really stupid. But I might be wrong. I know it's very unpopular though. Not as unpopular as Morbius, the game that has the movie that has 4K shelf all to itself on Best Buy, and every time I go in there, it hasn't sold a single copy. Just a whole shelf of Morbius.
That's because people don't want to interrupt the great aesthetic of a full shelf of Morbius.
Yeah, they want to make sure that everyone gets a chance first. The very generous society of Morbius. It's got a one of those holographic covers too. Like they didn't just make it 4K; they went all in. It's got production values. Unlike the movie. I mean, the movie's great. No.
Yeah. I've
I'm
watched
sure I'd have a
Morbius
blast.
17 times.
sure have a blast with a superhero vampire
I love
movie.
the part where he has a pet bat and he gives it a little kiss on the head because he loves his pet bat so much. It's named Little Morby. That was a good part of the movie. I'm glad they included that. Yeah.
With the rapping fruit bat.
Yeah. That's the one.
Oh, she got knocked out of her form pretty early.
You go, you shit.
The bat got slammed. I'd feel pretty disappointed if my creature were a bat. It seems like a vulnerable one.
What? They can fly? They can suck? They can... Fuck! God!
Nice one. The wolf takes it. You go.
Get out of here, you go.
Stun the insect.
Yeah, that's right. Stun him. Yeah, give me the half beast. That's a really mean thing to call her, but you know, whatever. I guess. It's all right.
I think that's just a cat.
Yeah, she's just a house cat.
Yeah, like a cat is this little miniature weird feral beast that we've tamed. It's kind of like a little gremlin. So a half beast is probably a better name than house cat for those fellas. They just kind of wander around. They see something move. Like my cat sits on my bed and looks at the curtains because once in a while the shadow of there's geese. A shadow of a goose will fly by and he'll see the shadow and he'll get stuck attacking the curtains because this is what he does for hours. He'll stare at the curtains and thinks that he's hunting. This is what he thinks hunting is. He's hunting the shadow of a goose that would eat him if ever was encountered. And
he's that the shadows on the cave wall.
He's half beast, half sludge mind. He has no instinct at all. What a jammin' cover for this.
Better than the MultiVersus.
I mean, no doubt.
Yeah.
Stun the insect.
I mean, this game is better than like it's from the 90s. They got completely crushed by this. It's not a bad fighting game. People know this one, but it's like it's on the pile of PlayStation games that many have not seen at all. Like it's not some legendary thing. It's pretty good, but like I can just open my folder and find better fighting games. That's how I feel about it, but I'm not really a fighting game player, so maybe I'm the fool here.
Oh, wow! What is that noise?
My cat's always making that sound. One of the mechanics in this is that you have your rage bar to become a monster, and when it's on, you heal slowly the health that you've damaged recently. The blue bar. Stun is healing from very weak to almost full because he just has gotten that full meter. You can do a lot of things with your bar here. You can attack or just play defensive and get that health back, and that's what he's done. And it worked for him. I'm surprised Newgrounds still exists because Flash crashed, but I guess they have their own player now or something. How did they get around that obvious problem? They have a game that's like a DDR kind of game that's really showing up on my feeds, even though I don't care. Once in a while, I see it. They have some exclusive interactive games there. I remember when I was in high school, I played a game called Flash Revolution, which was DDR with arrow keys, and it's basically that.
Yeah, I remember that. I had that shit.
Half Beast is down.
No.
Stun is the winner. I gotta figure out insect, I guess is what I called it. Put that tiger in here. That's a half beast. That's a full beast. Who do you like, Catsworth? Let's do one more.
Give me the... the chameleon, the creep ass. I hate that guy.
Tiger versus chameleon.
Long the tiger versus Ima the chameleon.
Place your bets, folks. Tiger.
Tiger.
Tiger. That game's called Friday Funkin' or something like that, and I know of it mostly because the Smooth McGroove guy who does acapella covers on YouTube. Mostly what I use YouTube for is listening to music that is indie music or you know, not big band music, because I have Spotify for that. Like music by people who are not a record, basically.
Yeah.
And he does covers with his own voice and his cat, and he did one from that game that's really good. So that's where I mostly know it from, but I couldn't help but notice that Newgrounds and their branding was still alive. I don't know how they did. I don't know how they managed. One of the few things from the early internet days that still kicks around. For better or worse, probably worse. Smooth McGroove is very popular. If you haven't heard his music, it's quite good. He's popular for a reason. He's definitely one of those guys who deserves to be popular.
Yeah. No, he does good stuff.
And the song in question is called Ugg Capella. You search for that, you will find what I'm talking about. Alright, let's do it.
Get ready. Fight.
Do they pick their animal, or is it just part of them?
Does it just happen?
He obviously has a chameleon nature. Oh, long getting us to the dead zone there. Stays in tiger form for the next round. Missed almost all of that, but it's still that good.
Half his life bar.
Weird kicks are not working for you, man. Okay, he's gone into beast mode. He can get some health back if he can stay in it. Taking hits while you're in beast mode will end it faster, so you gotta watch out. Just doing terrible with this beast mode. Yeah, that's better. Some damage done, but not in the end. Tiger. Tiger. Well, that's Bloody Roar 2.
Bloody Roar 2. Tiger! Still can't believe he said, alright, I'm gonna do all of your life.
Last Bronx.
The last Bronx.
Oh no! My crunchy outer shell makes me delicious.
Yeah. That game is back too.
Which game?
Fall Guys. I think it's free now, so it's on its way back in.
It's free because it's on the Epic Store and they took over everything, and if you want to buy any cosmetics now, it's almost entirely real money.
Joe and Tommy. Yep.
Joe and Tommy.
I'm not a big fan of free games, obviously. But that game was probably needing that help, so I guess I can't complain too much about them trying to pull it back together. They really... I was saying it all the time.
It's not even that. It's Epic taking it over and turning it into Fortnite style.
Yeah, it's not good.
Cosmetics and shit.
I don't like that, but it's all that they had left. I was saying it all the time back when I was being a stick in the mud about when we were playing it actively. What was that, like 2019? When was that? But anyway.
Something, yeah, I don't know.
It needed to quickly develop some content, some maps, some better variety. They may have released too early on it, but they had such a punchy start, and they really should have used all of that money to just dump it right into development, just everything they could do to just create more content and not worry about much else. They didn't do
sat
that.
on it, took their sweet time.
Yeah, they didn't do that, and that it died real quick. They did not. No way. They took forever. It took years to develop to the level it needed
even
to
like
be.
the new seasons would have like a couple new maps at best.
Yeah, a whole season, a big old event. The way they advertised it, and it was just like, it was still mostly the old maps.
It'd be like 4 or 5 new maps or something, but
For a game that replays as much as that one, you need a lot more.
Mhm.
And you need to actually get rid of the maps that no one likes quickly. Like, just delete them. There was no way to save the one that you identify fruit.
Wow, yeah, that one sucked.
It was bad. They needed to rehaul that entire game or remove it. Big problem, but they didn't. They just kept it in there, kind of almost like a joke at some point. Like after 2 years, they still had it in there and it was unchanged.
Well, sometimes you get spinners on it.
I never saw the spinners because it took longer than I played it. Well, people weren't over Fall Guys. That's what I'm saying. They had a whole hype train. It was the big game for half a year until Among Us took that title from them. It was the big one, and even when it did, they had a lot of time and funding to work with, and maybe it is really hard to develop stuff for that game's engine. I'm not sure, but their only way to save it was to fix those problems quickly.
When we played Among Us,
I've never played it.
yeah, I know. Let's go. Let's go.
I saw Werewolf in the Target store. I was looking at games. I was busy buying Uno.
We're going to buy Uno. 1-on-1. 1 match left, round 3.
Anyway, yeah, it might be hard to develop content for a game like that. I'm not sure. It probably is harder than it seemed, but there's no reason why they shouldn't have deleted that bad level. That one really bothers me. They really should have dumped that one. Like they had bad content that no one liked that they kept, and between that and the latency and the other stuff, they didn't fix any of those major problems.
Last
The
Bronx.
biggest problem was definitely the lack of content. Tommy has taken it. They had all the elements. One of the best things they did was randomly place stuff in, but they didn't go hard enough on that. Like they'd add a hammer here and there sometimes. But they should have been doing that shit all the time.
Join McFight.
That's right.
Oh, bean dancing.
You run into a problem where people speed run levels that are just a race to the top. You need some hazards that are randomized to fix that. They eventually got to that, but I feel like they never went all in on it. I don't know what it's like now. What did Epic do to it?
Yeah.
Other than make it free.
Mostly, I mean, the gameplay itself, as far as I know, is still fine, still the same.
Looks like it.
Epic's mainly what they changed was like the store stuff and the season pass, how that works. Because before, the season pass was just playing, but now I'm pretty sure there's like like a paid and a free person track, like all these other games have.
Gross.
Yeah. And like the thing that got me to reinstall it was like, oh, they're doing a Pusheen costume, the silly cat who likes to jump into. Oh no, that's Mario. Never mind, different cat. Still silly cat costume, very good. Now it's gonna be like 18 real American dollars. Like, I'm good.
They had a hacker problem too, but I can't really blame them for that. Too much. That kind of stuff's hard to get a handle on. Their number one problem was definitely content. Place your bets, folks. Skater on the left, Nay on the right.
Bum, 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 bum. Skater and Nay. You think he's gonna skate around on those big? Is that the robot's ass? I gotta ask.
It's their wheels.
Yeah, but look where they are.
You don't skate around on your balls?
Not gonna answer that question.
I see.
Here we go. City, this way.
Yeah, Skater's got the moves.
Okay, it puts it on its feet.
Yeah.
It has the moves of getting hit.
You don't move your ass around your body? That's the ticket. That way you can get kicked everywhere.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Skater is down. You may be right.
Will Skater win this fight? Critics say nay.
Nice block. People kept getting lost, so we want to make sure they get to the city okay. This is a patch, made by someone who's dropped in before for bets, that really just overhauled this game big time. It's outwardly a weird-looking fighting game, but it actually is really solid. The limbs, this Rayman fighting style, works out just fine. It makes the hitboxes make a lot more sense visually. I think this was an easier one to pick up than a lot of fighting games are because of how clear it is what's going on.
Ooh, a sneaky Atom energy from Nay. And Skater come back on their last heart.
Spin upper. So that's a dragon punch that has a huge 2-second wind up, where Skater spins on their balls for 1.5 seconds and then goes up.
You can't just say that.
Skater's just doing it. What do you want?
Yeah. I don't like Skater.
I was looking at Rock'em Sock'em Robots for MagFest. If I'm on stage again, I am planning to go to that. They just announced it. Rock'em Sock'em Robots might be a good stage game, but I've never bought that one. I usually make them play Jenga or something other than that. Something worse than Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Oof.
Oof. Later, Skater.
Skater's almost out, but they're still fighting back. They're coming in.
Ooh.
They're being honorable. Hit him with the spin upper.
Oh,
hurl attack.
come on, Nay!
Nay upper.
Yeah, hurl attack. No.
The patch for this has been like a big balance patch. Like, what if they kept developing this game long after it was made?
Yeah. Give me Gel.
I want John. He looks like he's not got eyelids installed.
You need him.
Gel versus John.
Gel.
John Butt.
Dude. How you gonna hurt a robot made out of slime?
I feel like I defeat slime all the time in lots of things. It's like the go-to baby enemy.
Dang.
What color slime are you? That makes a big difference.
The pig's pretty good, but what are our other options? Ooh, I like that dark purple.
You ever play Ragnarok Online?
Yeah, that was my first MMO back in the year 2000.
Yeah. Wait, maybe we
played
were
that-
playing on the same server.
Probably. Well, I remember you saying you played on Chaos, I think it was?
No, I played on Loki.
Okay, I started on Loki, but then I moved exclusively to Sakurai, the test server, when they opened that up. Because it had double experience.
Yeah, that
And
makes
they were
sense.
like,
What a
"Oh,
grind.
but-" Yeah. Because they said like, oh, you know, we may wipe it at some time, but they never did.
They progressively made that more team-based and less single-player, and my priest was so that was the most busted healer in any MMO ever. It was so good. You could
It's pretty
instantly,
nuts.
for 40 mana, instantly just drop 8,000 heal, and the average health was like 7,000. And also, you could turn it into damage against any undead, of which there are more than I've ever seen before in any game. You could hit them for that instant damage, and 40 mana, for reference, I have that much as regen every second. Basically, I have infinite mana. I have like 3,000 to pull it. So I would solo bosses, and they slowly made that less of a thing. But anyway,
they'd stick hunter flies over to the fuckers.
yeah, I was strong
That
enough to
shit.
solo those and stuff, but I spent my days like soloing the undead bosses just back and forth one by one until they made it impossible for me to do so. But I was bringing that up because the slime in that game was one of the cutest and best things ever. The pouring. Yeah, they still are the mascot for Ragnarok Online's properties, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
But, like,
great.
if you killed an enemy and they were nearby, they would run over just with a big smile on their face. They'd hop over like a rabbit and jump on top of your item, and it would go inside of them, and then they'd hop away. And you'd have to go hunt them down.
Get back here, you little shit!
That was
There's
like
so
your
many different types.
Yeah, that was like your level 1 enemy that was just everywhere, and all it did was trying to steal your stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't hostile. It looted anything that was on the ground.
And you could take other people's stuff if the pouring was the intermediary.
Yeah. If the pouring gets it and you kill it, oops, that's your stuff now. That's
John has gone invisible.
what? Oh, I thought he was just off screen.
Now I think Gel's done in the invisible trick. Punching John can't see him.
Oh. Oh,
John
Gel's
Typhoon.
invisible.
Yeah, Gel's still in the Gel Twister. John doesn't know where to go. John's just waving around trying to find him. John's got
How
big
does
moves.
Gel know where Gel is?
This is a risky play. Reptile
Yeah.
has this in Mortal Kombat 2, and I thought it was very interesting. The AI does not care, but humans sure do. What do you do when the enemy player goes invisible? How do you handle that? What do you truly
turn
are
off
guessing
the game and say, heck this.
They definitely have the advantage in that case. I don't know what tier lists look like for Mortal Kombat 2, but I feel like Reptile should be pretty high up there just because of that. I don't know that anyone cares about Mortal Kombat 2 because it's still pretty clunky. Mortal Kombat 3 made it better. But probably until like 8, all of the Mortal Kombats were lousy in terms of actual playability. I liked them, but that was because there was not really anything else.
This is working pretty well for Gel.
Killer Instinct was much better.
Yeah, Killer Instinct was fun. I was really good at, I've never been good at fighting games though. Gel is visible once more.
Gel came out of nowhere with that invisibility trick. Seems to have paid off.
Yeah, John was 2 hearts ahead. And Gel said, I don't give a shit.
Let's switch it up. Haven't done Tekken 2 in a while. We've done Tekken 3 recently.
Tekken 2? That's like the second one.
I feel like modern fighting games try and make the inputs and combos easier to understand. They're still a little overwhelming in terms of the big cliff, but it is what it is. It's the community that is built, and they like what they like. You have to really be into them to jump on there. Some fighting games these days do not have any combo inputs at all. They just have one button goes. It's nothing like what it used to be.
Look at this cliff.
But there's still the classic ones that stick by it.
That Heihachi or whatever.
I can't play any of them.
Damn fucking bad.
I don't have the patience or interest, really. Interest is the, like, it's just pure competitive, and I'm just like, whatever. I blew out that bulb on my head when I was playing Counter-Strike competitively. Like I do no longer care that much about competitive stuff.
Yeah.
Dota killed it for me, maybe.
I played on PvP servers in WoW for like 8 years and played League of Legends and all that shit, and I was like, nah, I'm good.
Thank you for the sub.
What are these guys? Giant clones hunting a girl with these giant weird guns.
Yeah, none of my friends were ever any good at any fighting game. Never had any practice against anything like that. That didn't help either. Angel or devil this time again, once again.
Hmm?
Let's see here. Who do you like?
I don't like any of these fuckers.
There's Bruce.
Bruce! Who's the boxing gloves to his right?
It's Roger.
Who the fuck is Roger? I can't even tell from this portrait. Send him in.
You want Roger or Alex?
Ooh. Alex. Heck, Roger.
Roger has become Alex on the board, but you type in Roger to vote.
It's still Roger. It's still Roger. Bum 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 bum.
My roommates got really used to, and most people did across my life, me winning every time we played anything. Yeah, like I was playing Halo 2 when it first came out, and I was at the start, and there was some dude on a turret like as far away as you could draw the distance, and I threw a sticky grenade across that entire distance and it landed right on his head. Like I was that good at Halo. I was professional Halo player. But when we played Street Fighter 2, I instantly lost, and they couldn't believe it. I'm like, no, that tracks. That's how it is when you don't train those games. You have no chance at all. No basics will get you through when people know the combos and stuff, and all I know are the basics. Whole different genre. Never got the hang of it. People were asking what my weakness was for Test Your Smite, and it's definitely that. There's not a single game like that in there. I could probably win Killer Instinct against people who had never played it before.
Round one.
Well, I'm sure I could, like, but I'm definitely like below average in terms of skill.
We got a dinosaur. Picked a fucking dinosaur, a raptor. Hell yeah!
Couldn't hit. Now you gotta wonder what Roger is, right?
Yeah, I think he's a kangaroo.
Yeah, I think so. Why would you cover up your claws with them gloves? Bruce?
Regulations.
Why would you cover up your claws, Bruce?
Yeah, that's right. We're talking to Bruce. Hey, Alex, you wanna do some fucking damage? Bruce is in time with the music.
The raptor looks up and sees this fist coming down. Bruce.
Round two. Fight.
Somebody make the Quizzer question real quick. What does it say on Bruce's pants?
Oh gosh.
In Tekken 2. And then put a bunch of fake things in there and then just Bruce.
Bruce.
I'm doing it. Spoiler for the Arcade Pit trivia. You may see it. This is how I write trivia. All day long. I'm just doing shit. I'm just like...
Oh, this is weird that no one will notice. It's going in.
My attention disorder. Just make sure I can never get anything done. But I get a lot of things half done. And one of them's constant trivia.
I feel ya. I feel ya.
What is written on Bruce's pants? Bruce.
Bruce. No, Alex is extinct.
Bruce wins.
So could you fuck?
What's next? Armor King.
Oh, King. Give me who's the one who had her own game that you hated? Give me her.
Nina Law or whatever.
That's
Nina
it.
Marshall.
Nina.
I can't remember what her actual name is. It's neither of those.
Nina Bobina, Banana Fana Fofina.
Pretty lousy nonetheless. Yes, Williams. It's a really boring name. She's a secret agent of some kind, and she has a game where she's in a beat-em-up world of pure pain. It is so boring. Maybe if I were good at it, it would have made a little more pacing better. I don't know. It was pretty rough.
Armor King.
Death by Degrees is on the list of bad games that I never finished. I owe July to the people who are subs and patrons.
Yeah.
So vote on some new bad games for me. I gotta get on that.
Oh, no.
Had a hell of a month, maybe the worst month of my life, but I'm still here. I did not
I'm
die,
sorry.
despite the worst month. I did it, Catsworth.
I'm
You
proud
sorry
of
I
you.
didn't die? Next time. Maybe August will get me.
Yeah, that's right. I believe in it.
So
Don't
slow me
worry.
down, but I'm in there. I'm gonna get on top of that pole. We're gonna do them bad games probably next week.
Hell yeah.
Nice work, Bridget. We're gonna make it.
Yeah.
I had so many things go wrong, health-wise and otherwise. I could just pick
Cool.
one. I could just like pick out of a hat one of the 20 things that went wrong. How about my car? I was driving through Pittsburgh and somebody was blocking traffic at the bottom of a hill and they wouldn't get out of the way, so I had to reverse back up
What the
like
fuck?
three blocks, and my transmission overheated from that process, and it just spun the wheels. I could not back up any longer. I was in the way of all the neighbors. The road is so tight. There's no room for a turnaround or other cars, so I had to park and wait. It took me like an hour and a half to get home,
What the fuck? I'm sorry.
and now my transmission is shot.
Why was there someone at the block on the hill?
They wouldn't get out of the way. I just got... They just wouldn't get out of the way. They were doing yard work. They'd lived there, and they thought I could get through, and I knew better than that. My car wouldn't fit through the space they left.
What a-holes?
Yeah. That's like the fifth worst thing that happened.
Oh my gosh. Are you alive?
I made it. We're kicking it. Armor King, not doing too hot either. Took that first round though. Nice big combo. Too bad it missed. Too bad.
Ooh.
In this game especially, more than others, when they miss their combo and they decide to keep going with it, hoping the other player will just decide not to block anymore. I think it's really funny. Just like they're in the middle of like a 50 hit combo and they just this 49th hit will get them. Like they just don't give up.
Armor King win.
What the heck did I put for the armor? I put armor. All right. I don't even know who this guy is. Let's find out. Who do you like,
Don
Catsworth?
Ryu. Who's the guy with the that guy? Oh, to the sorry.
The what?
Two to the right of Nina. Oh, that's Heihachi. Oh, never mind.
You mean the big guy?
Who's the gray face up top?
Howard Jack?
Oh, is that who that is? Yeah, that's P-Jack. A little bit of P-Jack.
Jack. Bets are open. We just bring a robot man in here.
Mm-hmm. That's legal, right?
What does the P stand for? For P-Jack.
Piss.
Time to add that question.
Piss Jack.
All right, gonna go approve those great questions. Yeah.
Hell yeah,
If you would
hell
like
yeah.
to submit trivia, by the way, for anything at all, really, as long as it didn't come out in the last like 6 months, probably is my cutoff. Maybe less, maybe 3 months is probably better. I think 3 months would do it. Like I would take Elden Ring questions. I think.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. Gunryu is this. He's the E Honda of this game.
Arcadepit.net is where you would submit trivia. I beat Elden Ring twice. I put 200 hours into it. The second run was pretty boring and easy. And I still don't know the characters by name. Like they lost me. I have trouble with names as it is, but when they're all the damn same, I absolutely do not know if it's Godfrey, Godfrey, or Godzilla who is the first boss. I don't know. It's one of those three. Whatever. I don't fucking know. I can't remember anybody. And they lost me on the plot more than usual. Not that the plot was great. It was your standard Greek god fare, if you ask me, but
Oof.
Prototype.
there was a little bit more to it than
E
that.
Honda.
Round two. Fight.
Prototype.
But I had seen a post about the names recently, despite Elden Ring being completely out of favor at this point. Finally, out of the front page anyway. I saw that same post and I was like, "Yep, I still don't know the difference between any of those names." Have you played that? Yeah, Dark Souls fan.
I've never played any Dark Souls or Demon Souls or Blood. I've never played any Souls-like. The closest I've played to a Souls-like is Hollow Knight.
Oh, yeah, that's not quite the same. I would be interested in Catsworth watching everything everywhere all at once and playing Dark Souls 1.
Let's do it.
I don't feel like Hollow Knight had any business having any of the systems it had. It's really more like a Metroidvania than Dark Souls thing. Nice work,
Yeah.
Jack.
Thank you. It was kind of annoying. Like, oh, I gotta go get all of my souls and shit.
Yeah, that didn't really make any sense in that game. It makes more sense in Dark Souls, but I still don't like it because I understand what they're doing. It's a
Being obnoxious.
it adds tension. It's a relic though. It's kind of like a falling backwards kind of thing when you can't win, and now it's worse because you now must grind to get back to where you was.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if this one works. It looks complicated, but we're gonna try.
Acclaim to fame. Da, 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 da.
And Shang Tsung's 500 years old, and he just gets kicked in the head. Thought he'd fight this guy, he just gets kicked right in the head. The apparent death of Goro.
Could be anybody.
I love that Shao Kahn's just some shirtless guy who's just a human in a mask. All for all the mutants and stuff they have for the outer space fellas. It's just here's your boy. Okay, who do you like, Catsworth? Let's see if I can get this to work. Pending that I can get this to work, who do you like?
Give me my boy, Johnny Cage.
Let's see if it works first.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, good
If
idea.
they look at this dumb coat. If they both move.
I mean, the best coat.
Yes, they are on. Okay, we are good here. We are ready for Mortal Kombat 2. One of the clunkiest pieces of shit that ever took off big time. Sub-Zero, Johnny Cage. Like, I really was into this game, and I still can't play this one either. But I know the moves. I was able to beat the AI in some challenges, and with the DDR pad, like, I'm good enough to do that. But against other humans, I will certainly get smoked. I don't understand how you play this game at all.
Plus buttons.
I feel like that might be all there is. I'm not sure though. It's so clunky that it feels like the skill ceiling is super low. I had this game on the Genesis console portable, the Game Gear, which maybe is worse. Probably not worse, but battery life was worse, I can tell you that.
The Game Gear was so weird. I never had one, but friends in my elementary school did.
I liked my portable consoles. I had all the attachments for them. I had all the attachments for the Game Gear as well. I had the big battery pack and the magnifying glass and the light, screen light, and the... Yeah.
Nice. I had a bunch of accessories of the Game Boy.
The Game Boy has a Game Genie and a battery pack and a magnifying glass and a light and a sound blaster attachment to the bottom where the headphones would go in, and button enhancements that you can attach to the D-pad, and another one to the A and B button for some reason. You can get all those things and get yourself a controller grip attached to it as well.
You could get so many and just make it fucking huge.
Yeah, there is a meme video going around of just people doing that to those consoles.
And have you powered up your full armor Game Boy yet?
Sub-Zero's starting off by getting kicked in the head. What? This is the Genesis version. I think, yeah, Mortal Kombat 3 is like the one that's actually good, right? Like, this one is way better than the first one. The first one is definitely showing its age immediately. The second one here, it fixed up a lot, but it's still not there. And the third one is much more playable. But, I really like the character variety it had. Yeah, 3 probably is imbalanced as all hell. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 had Noob Sabat, which is like the most busted character imaginable. Do you know what he's about?
Yeah, he's like the original Sub-Zero.
Do you know what his character design is about? What his moves are?
No.
I learned him. Like, that's a character that I probably could beat a lot of people with because he's so cheap, and I know his combo where you will not get another turn if I get to get you. I was at that level with that character, which is uncommon for me. I'm not a fighting game guy, so I don't achieve that normally. Oh, we get the acid!
Johnny Cage.
Oh, gross!
Fatality.
So his thing was, it was called a disabler. You would flash, like Sub-Zero would hit you with freeze, but instead of being frozen, you would be able to move, but you wouldn't be able to punch, and it would last forever, and you could be hit while it's on. And if he fired another one at you while it was still on, he would disable himself.
Okay. So you just have to time it to shoot it as soon as it ends.
Yeah, and you can easily do that by doing a combo of the right kind with his other moves, which are all busted. He throws himself at you, and himself throws you at him. He's all kinds of things. Who's up against Jade?
Give me against who?
Jade.
Jade? Let's get Jax.
listening to the chat. I see.
Oh no, I can't even see chat right now.
Oh, Jax is good. Jax is a popular, cool guy. I like his. Have you seen his fatalities? They're all on YouTube. It's pretty easy to see them these days, and it's fun to watch those.
Yeah, this is not a brutality. This is a fatality.
Well, that's Mortal Kombat 4, which is a whole different thing.
The best one.
Jax apparently has the ability to just go ginormous and step on enemies.
As you do?
As a fatality, he's just like, you know what? I'm 800 feet tall now. Yeah, I don't know why Jax doesn't have his armor craze. I guess that happens in 3. Well, I'm not ignoring the chat.
I'm sorry.
When I was streaming Dark Souls for the first time, and I was really not enjoying the obviously, why did they design it like this game design that they had, that they've mostly gotten rid of at this point in Elden Ring. They got rid of a lot of my complaints. They kept some of them, like the crafting, which really has no business being there, but they fixed most of the other stuff. When I was playing Dark Souls 1, I, maybe for the first time in my streaming career, lost followers big time. Like I went from like 4,000 or whatever down to 2,500.
What the fuck?
Everyone
Why?
hated what I had to say and do about that game, and one of them was I wasn't really watching the chat, and I was being really antagonistic and having a bad time just across the board. Like really just, ooh, that was a tough one. I was dealing with the Capra demon.
I don't know who that is.
You will
Sounds
if
like
you play it.
A nice person.
People who have played Dark Souls know why I was having a bad time. And what I had to say probably also. They probably said the same things. But the internet at that point, at least my audience at the time, whoever they were, they're not around now, obviously.
I'm here.
Some people have followed me that long, but most of the people who left, obviously, were from a different community. It's coming in for Dark Souls. Or whatever I was doing.
Oh, oh! Ow!
Most of the people who have been watching me since that time that stuck around liked me for Civ 5 and Gong Show and other things.
Yeah, when we're gonna play Civ again? We're gonna play Civ 6.
The third-person Dark Souls genre is maybe too big at this point. I'd like to see some other game styles come back. Haven't seen a whole lot of much else. That's what the genre of game is these days. Fighters and that. Oop, Jade.
Jade wins.
I forgot about this dumbass fatality. Does he fall? Oh, I guess not. He's really stuck in there.
He's okay. He's doing alright.
He probably is fine, yeah. Let's do one more.
Yeah. Give me a Melina.
I'm gonna pick him. Melina's very upset looking.
She is. She's the crazy one, you know.
Okay, well, here's your battle. One wins in a row.
Wow!
Yeah, see, this game has the makings of people who are going to sit down and play this for hours, which I don't think was the case for the first game.
Oh, fuck.
That's right, Catsworth.
I forgot to take my pills. I'm sorry. Like, for the third time in today, I've forgotten to take them. Alright, I'm taking them now. Can no longer forget.
Hell yeah. Get your bets in there, folks. Clock is ticking. We have 30 minutes left in the AI arena, by the way. Flew by today. Had a lot to yammer about. Started using the AI arena as a game complaints, retro gaming podcast.
Might as well be.
Instead of a person who lives in today and talks about current games like Tactics Saver coming out real soon, which I am excited about.
Which game?
Just gonna complain about Mortal Kombat 2 being a little clunky. I mean, to be fair, I did. What was with that smoky emblem? I did complain about the multiverse game. That's modern. That's a modern complaint, right?
Did you know his name is just the last names of two of the devs backwards?
Yeah,
Or not last names, but just Tobias Boone.
that's right. He's doing his moves. Him and Melina have the same downward attack where they come off the ceiling very fast, and you can block it. But boy howdy, you better be inhuman to block that shit. You better be reading that big time. Nice fatality there, noob.
Fuck.
You doofus. Yeah, he's probably really boring anyway. Let's mix it up a little, Bomberman.
Yeah.
The Epic Store is doing what Netflix kind of did, where they are buying up games and doing it in a way no one else can afford and trying to price them out, I think. I don't like it. I don't like their monopoly idea, their concept. They have a lot of free-to-play games too, which I like even less. Really, that's just bad news. Like, it seems good if you enjoy free games, but it's really not. Really bad that they are doing that and they are allowed to and exist in that way. I don't like it. I don't like supporting their games. And I don't think I'm alone with that.
I immediately uninstalled Fall Guys again after I saw what I was talking about earlier. I said, no, I'm good.
You don't like that free-to-play stuff?
Yeah, no, I don't like how gross that kind of store is.
Yeah, it's taking advantage of a small subset of the players who invest too much and they don't. It's just taking advantage of it. It's very predatory. Predatory is the right word.
Yeah.
It really explains a lot if you understand what that means. And if you don't, you're gonna disagree probably. Worst bomber. You can also bet on that. White, black, blue, or red. Place your bets. We're gonna give him oh, just stick with the baby. And 2 minutes. Yeah, I don't really play any phone games at all because they're all like that. They really suck. I have Stardew Valley on my phone. It's $4. It is Stardew Valley. It is just regular Stardew Valley. In fact, it's getting the update that PC got soon. He's been working on it for a while. It's gonna come soon, and I've been playing that nonstop. It's just Stardew Valley. It's just about perfect. It's so much better than every other phone game because it's just a damn game. It's Stardew Valley being what it is also. But it's also not shitty like every other phone game ever made. I got my smartphone pretty late. It was like 2010 or something. And at the time, there were a lot of phone games that weren't like that. That sort of system didn't exist until a couple years later. They really jumped in. They recognized that that was the way to make money. So a lot of the games I like on my phone are games that I've played too much from that year. Like, they're just goofy little Flappy Bird kind of games or stuff like that, puzzle games that have no purchase things in game. You pay $5 at the App Store and it's yours, and that's it. There is actually a sequel to Stardew Valley, not a sequel, a universe relevant game by Concerned Ape about a chocolate shop coming out.
Interested in that one.
Blue and White have decided that they don't like winning. They got confused by the
Or
conveyor
being
belt.
alive.
Have you played Tactics Ogre, Catsworth?
I played the one on the Game Boy Advance. I never played the original one though.
That one, did you like that guy?
It was okay, I guess. I mean,
In
they don't
Tactics
make him
Ogre,
up
he's like 45 and he is the worst of war criminal of all time.
oh my god.
He is he's a treasure. He's seeking a treasure. He's just greedy, but he is like he's super bad news.
Yeah.
Lars.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
It's been so long.
I don't think it's his name in that game that you were playing, but he is that guy. Blue,
Let
you're
me
trapped.
see. That
Oh,
is
no.
the Knight of Lotus.
Yes. Lotus is the
Oh.
kingdom of the.
Yeah, I know. I played a lot of Ogre Battle 64. That's the one I'm most familiar with.
Lotus is
In
bad
that
news in
series.
Tactics Ogre.
They're bad news everywhere. They kind of suck.
The curse is bouncing back and forth between black and red here. The timer's kicking down. It's gonna go into sudden death soon. Oh, jeez! I didn't see that bomb.
Neither did red, apparently.
I don't know if white or blue or worse. They equally destroyed each other every time. I'm gonna draw free bet.
Yeah.
It was too close to call on that in confidence. Let's open it back up. We're gonna take another bet. We're gonna reset so we don't get the roulette boost. What was I talking about?
Tactics Ogre.
Oh yeah! It's voice acted now. They're giving it the
Oh, really?
Square Enix treatment. Atlas was the
Yeah.
developer of the producer of least of the
Atlas.
first, the PlayStation and SNES port. That game was a SNES game that was untranslated forever, and somebody finally dropped the script on the SNES ROM and dropped it on the internet after years and years of waiting for that. The problem with the PlayStation game is it's literally the same as the SNES game wrapped in a fake PlayStation disc. And it
What
weighs
the-
like 50 megabytes in terms of like I ripped my own PlayStation games so I could play them on the computer. And that one was the only one I had that was not like 600 megabytes like a disc is supposed to be. It was like 30 because it's just the SNES game with huge loading times.
Yeah, that's weird.
So the SNES one was better for that reason. The PlayStation Portable version changed a lot of the problems. It changed them. It didn't fix them. It changed them. I'm hoping that this time after 3 tries, they have figured out 3 tries in 25 years. They've figured out how to fix Tactics Ogre to make it good.
Let's hope so.
Plot-wise, it's really good. Like I really am into it. Big part of my childhood dealing with that political drama of that game.
Yeah, I
Definitely nailed
did have Final Fantasy Tactics, which was by the same
That's
developer, right?
Quest. It is very similar, maybe even plot-wise similar. I don't think
Quite a lot
quite
of
as much,
that.
but
Oof.
they can just jump on this map.
Yeah, why not? You gotta be jumping over shrooms and shit. Red? Okay.
Oh, they're blowing up the big fire. Blue!
Oh,
Blue
no.
decided he doesn't want that.
Yeah, it's too much for responsibility for anyone to have.
Yeah, the
Red's out.
tactics games can be slow if they're not designed well. One of the problems with Tactics Ogre is the grind. You shouldn't have to grind like that.
Yeah. Oh no. Black just keeps winning.
3 in a row for the Black Bomber. They're having a hootin' time.
Hootin'.
Blue was first last time, and it was their fault, so white got taken out, but it wasn't like it was normal
Yeah,
play. It wasn't just
blue-
self-destruction.
Oh, it was red. Is black gonna take another one?
Blue made it to the end here, so gotta give them more credit than I was going to give them. Black wins them all.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta draw the bet again and give it to Black, the winner, the champion today, the only bomber who got any trophies.
Not even a single one from the others. Dun, 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 dun,
Powerhouse.
Dun. Wow.
Our final game of the night. We're gonna do us a game of football with drunken players.
Football.
You got a team in mind?
God, no. Give me the Giants. Give me the Giants.
I'll put in the Oilers. Okay, folks, we're going to be taking a bet on whether the Oilers or Giants will be winning at halftime. Or if it will be a tie. We're also going to take a bet.
Wait. Is the Giants NFL or baseball? Fuck, they might be baseball. So, yeah, I think San Francisco Giants are baseball, right?
How big are the Giants?
Oh, they are NFL? Okay. What am I thinking of? Who's the San Francisco baseball team I'm thinking of?
The Colossus Titans.
Wait, they're both? What the fuck? What? Sports trying to gaslight me here.
Anyway, we're also taking a free bet on how many times the ball will change hands and no points are scored. We call it the turnover count. You can put your bet on that. It is a range 0 to 2, 3 to 4, 5, 6, or 7+. The heralded, wow, the players are doing terrible. That is now open as well. Gia.
Damn it, they're tricking me.
Here's your teams. Really good design on these helmets. Really driving that home.
The New York Giants, that's it. Wow. Bump.
30 seconds to get the free bet. The main bet is closed. We will have one more bet after this. It will be the second half of this game. That'll be our end of the night, and the top player, only one, will win a sub. Currently Teravan.
Mm.
With 120k and 420 bonus points. This is your chance to get some big points in this final bet.
Big points. Bum.
Here we go. Pretty good kick. Pretty bad dive.
Oh.
17-yard line.
Hut.
I love it when they don't understand how to move forward. The Giants wasting their time, losing 2.
They're doing their best.
Big throw. Somehow caught that, even though it went clearly to the Oilers.
Nope. Guys was gonna get better, Smite. Sorry, I tell you.
They made another first down. They are cruising through. Past the 50-yard line already. Another pass. A good one. The Oilers are not on top of their defense. No surprise. Honestly. 15 yards to go. Nice. They got sacked. They're back down. 20-yard line. They got sacked again. They made the pass anyway. And they caught it.
Oh, holy shit.
Out of hand. They are going to give for that field goal, 4th down. Really good plays making up for that. That one play, this field goal is lousy, but it's gonna make it in.
Mm-hmm.
It's just as lousy as can still win. Junigi, prick.
Why'd that sound like a slowpoke?
3 points and a kick. The only kind of sports movie I watch are movies that are not serious. And The Replacements is with Keanu Reeves, right? That one's not too bad, I guess.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's like half serious, but there's a scene where they're in jail and they like start singing "I Will Survive" together. Like, there's also a scene where he's being bullied and his fellow teammates come out and pull out an Uzi and shoot the windows of the car of the bully. So, you know, it's that kind of movie.
Oh.
Thank you for the sub. Airbud is also a good, I think there's a football version of that.
Do you know how many Airbuds there are now? How many sequels and spin-offs? And...
I don't know what it actually is like. Like, I was actually thinking about it the other day. Like, what the hell is this movie? How is it? What even is it? What is going on in this movie? Do they chase the dog and lose? How does he dribble the ball? What is going on? That is 1 to the turnover count.
Cool.
Like, I don't like the dumb comedies, but the ones that are unintentionally funny, like Rookie of the Year, is a movie about a kid who throws a fastball.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as a kid, I remember enjoying Rookie of the Year and Angels in the Outfield or whatever.
the God is helping a team win at sports. It seems a little busted.
Yeah. That's, you know, it's fine. It's
super
fair.
Biased. Rookie of the Year is about a kid who like breaks his arm, but he breaks it in a cool mutated way where he can now throw a fastball faster than anybody, and he's throwing these 100-mile heaters.
Anyone alive?
And he's just cruising through the games.
Touchdown,
Mr. Skin.
Ew.
He's got another one. The leader of the team. I think Gary
Skin
Busey is in that
back,
movie.
and you know him well. He's the leader of the team, and I'm in hell.
Then there's the Ernest movies.
Yeah, God, Ernest Scared Stupid gave me nightmares as a kid, okay? Those trolls scared the crap out of me.
Well, he is in a basketball movie where he has shoes that let him fly, and he cheats. Sandlot is really good. The actor who plays the kid who does the s'mores line, and you know, like the main, everyone likes that actor. He's on like TikTok. I see him every once in a while. He's just like talking about how people recognize him, come up and take photos with him, and then leave, and it makes him sad because that's all they have to say is like, "Hey, can you say the "You're killing me, Smalls?" And then he does, and then thanks,
Aww.
and then they walk off, and he's just like, "Well."
All I got.
He looks like he's doing well though.
Yeah.
He's pretty recognizable from when he was a kid, honestly. Looks like we're on the board.
Oh.
Jim Varney is the guy who played Ernest. He was also in the Beverly Hillbillies movie, which was better than you would think. I guess.
Hey, burn!
Just surprisingly good. for what it is. I don't watch a lot of movies. Mostly I've seen stuff when I was a kid, and that's when I stopped watching them, so that's the only movies I know.
Heck.
Giants have made another field. They're making it across the board here. They currently look like they're ahead of the game a little bit. At the 50-yard line, what are they gonna do? They're going for that 3-second touchdown.
Oh yeah, you can do it.
Irrelevant though.
Oh.
Here's our scoreboard. Let's stop it there.
Bump.
We only had
Giants.
one. Only one time did the ball change hands when it wasn't supposed to.
That's
So it's
kind of
definitely-
nuts.
Yeah, they're doing great. This is a real football game here. The Giants are currently in the lead, but the score is close enough that our final bet will be pretty close, I think. And it could go any way. What is the score going to look like at the end? Tie is also a long shot option. If you have very low points, you might consider going for that. If you're the only one who wins that, you might be in business. The turnover count will now reset to 0. You can place your bets on it once again.
Yes.
I will be doing the Witcher 1 with Maddie here after this, I think, if they're still up for it. We are at the very end of that stinking game, that pile of crap. I had to get it on Steam at some point, I don't know when, and load it up to get it to work because the sound stopped working. It's just unfixable.
Oh no.
Thankfully, the saves are cross, not platform, but cross DRM, I guess. It loaded up just fine. I was able to keep going. That game is nearly done after 1,000,000 years.
Hell yeah. Good job, good job.
Way too long of a video game. Continued. But probably about 15 minutes we will be doing that. And I suspect 15 to an hour is how long is left in the game. What do you know about the Witcher 1 game?
It stars Geralt.
Yeah, a whole bunch of made-up plot. You collect sex cards. Did you know that?
No, I did not. I was gonna say there's probably sex in it. I didn't know they came in card form.
Yeah, you have sex off screen, and then a card shows up of a naked lady who you just had sex with.
What the fuck?
And some of them are pretty funny.
Oh
Like,
no.
he has sex with the lady of the lake, the Excalibur lady, and a big catfish is in front of her naked body to cover her up.
Censor it, yeah.
Okay, the quarterback isn't the one who made that mistake. I'm used to the throw being terrible, but both of those idiots ran right past it. Witcher 1 is a game that is controlled entirely by the mouse, pretty much. You use the keyboard, which it requires, to tell the mouse what you want it to do with your clicks. You now have one turnover. Also, it's like 80 hours long, and most of it, I would say it has like 8 hours of content. Like, it's not necessarily bad that it's 80 hours long. That sounds exhausting, and it is, in this case. But it really has no reason at all to be that long. No good can come of the length of that game. I've never played the second or third one. I'm looking forward to going down the line on those. That's the plan.
I haven't played any of them.
He made the pass, but nice grab.
I'm being told that The Witcher 1 is a rhythm game. I think I'm being lied to.
No,
For a
it
joke.
is.
What?
You click with the mouse, and then you wait 2 seconds, and you click again. That's how you get damage.
Oh, What?
There's nothing else. There's no other system. Like, there's a bunch of other stuff you could try, like magic and stuff, but it won't work. Your goal is to click in rhythm. Anything else will fail.
It's
real bad. Like, it's playably boring as hell, and the story is outrageous, and the game never ends. And it's about Geralt collecting sex cards while genocide is happening. Basically, it's really bad.
Have you watched the show?
Yes, it's alright, I guess.
Alright, that's fair.
It's a little too big on the chosen one superhero person. I don't like that plot line.
Yeah.
Ever. Like, it's never been a thing that I've enjoyed, but out of those, it's not too bad. Oh! That counts. The Giants stole it and touched back before getting knocked down. They have the ball now. We are at 3.
Oh, yeah.
This turnover is going nuts this time. Mostly because the Oilers are terrible.
Hell yeah, get hit, Oilers!
We are almost done with the first, well, the third quarter in this case.
The first of the third of the second half quarter of the third quarter.
That's right.
Yeah.
That 7 points were just snatched right out of the jaws of victory there. Turned into what? I don't know, but that may have, I mean, that probably did make the game for the Giants. They're in this game because they stopped that from happening. Right there.
Yeah.
They're kicking
That's
it back.
why got added as an option in the end of this game.
Pretty good kick. It's all too far. I think the ideal would be to kick it to like the 5-yard line or so. Then you wouldn't be able to have them skip up the field that way. They got blitzed. They got blitzed again. They got the pass anyway. Woo! It's a bad pass.
Woo!
Running through. Right down the center. And fumble. And caught by the Giants. At the 3-yard line, with the 5th turnover, the Giants are poised to be unbreakable here. 2-yard line.
The 1-yard line.
You aren't whistling Dixie Catsworth. Or whatever that means. You made it to the 1-yard line.
The 0-yard line.
I got that turn of phrase because I watched Clue recently, and one of the ladies said that.
Clue is a great movie. I watched that not too long ago, too.
Not too bad. Field goal.
Are you kidding me?
Their inability to get that touchdown keeps the Oilers in the game. They could still win this. If they get that touchdown that they were due, they would actually be in the lead right now. Really, really good run for them. 48 yards to go. The Oilers suddenly playing well. This is their chance. One good throw is all it's going to take. Going for a run instead, you jerk. Okay, there you go. There you go. Block the pass. 2 minutes left. It's coming down to this. The Oilers have the chance to win or lose right here.
Boy.
Big pass. Big pass. Big catch. 10 yards.
Boy.
There's still time, even if they get this touchdown, for the Giants to come back and get another one. They won't be out either. The Oilers really did this fast. They have 6 yards to go.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
They need more than a field goal here. They really need to go all in. They need to not instantly fall over next time, maybe.
I mean, you know, whichever.
They need to go for another pass. Dreadfully bad pass. 4th down. They're going for it, and they should. This is their last chance. Final play. One more pass.
Final play.
Bad pass. It's terrible.
What? It was over his head. Oh my gosh, they wasted that so bad.
This guy. Jeez. incredible.
It just
20
keeps
seconds.
going?
They need the. I mean, they could win in this incredibly microscopic chance of the Giants fumbling right now and then picking it up and taking it all the way to the end. Nice block with the chest. 15 seconds on the clock. 11 seconds.
Mm.
The game is over. 6. And Giants win.
Giants win!
We're really close to that heralded 7 moronic plays count. Top 5. Our winner is Hot Steve.
Hot Steve!
We will be doing AI Arena tomorrow, right, Catsworth? You into that?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. At the same time? Is that right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, folks, 22 hours from now, we will start over. Clear the board. AI Arena once again, if you're interested, for 2 hours. Where would you like a sub, Hot Steve? Alright. We'll get on that right now. Me and Maddie will be playing The Witcher 1 in just a bit. I will be setting that up. Thanks for joining me, Catsworth.
Thanks for having me. Good luck with your DDR or whatever.
I'll send you a Blu-ray of Everything Everywhere All at Once so you can watch it.
I'll do it. Send it to me and I'll watch it.